Hey, what's up guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with the part 2 of what if Naruto was turned into a titan. And if you like this series, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And as you guys know, I have already uploaded the other two parts of another series, so enjoy those as well. And without further ado, let's continue our story. Last time we left off when Sarutobi executed the civilian council as well as the elders, leaving only the shinobi council and him as the council of Konoha. And when they were executed, Konoha populace was now fearing the Kamino Shinobi's wrath because they were the ones also involved in this, and he gave them a warning, a last one. And they took it to the heart, and now they knew that they can't touch Naruto. And as for Naruto, Risen took him in, finally, and Asuma and Konohamaru became his brothers, one older and one younger, and they treated him as a family member. And Hiruzen time to time trained Naruto as well. He had figured out the bane of Hokage's defeat, that was the shadow clones that he created by an accident one day, and was now jumping in his office with a victory face that he defeated the bane of the Hokage. By accident at least, but he did it. And after 2 days of the incident, Jiraiya and Tsunade both arrived at his office. Now we see they were standing inside his office in front of Sarutobi himself. Sensei, why have you summoned us back? What happened to Naruto? What? I didn't knew Naruto was alive. Tsunade said. What? Both of them looked at her with surprise. What are you talking about, Tsunade? That is why I'm here. Why didn't anyone inform me that Naruto was alive? I was informed by Koharu, Hamura, and Danzo that he, alongside his parents, were dead. I don't know. I never informed that to you, or said anyone to inform you that. Where are those old fossils? I'm gonna kill them. You don't have to worry about that. They're already with Shinigami himself. Ah, I see. They said after their eyes grew wide and then calmed themselves down. So you finally got your backbone back, Sensei. Jiraiya just gave them a glare. Yes, I did. What I'm gonna do with you two? So, Sensei, what happened to Naruto? Jiraiya, I'm going to be honest here. This isn't going to be good for you. Naruto turned into a titan all of a sudden. A what? This can't be possible. They're just myths, Sensei. Are you sure that you didn't smoke any weed or something like that in that pipe of yours? Tsunade asked. No, Tsunade, he said with a vein popping on his head. I never smoke weed or that kind of stuff. I only smoke tobacco to calm my nerves down. What I'm gonna do with these two? They are causing me headaches, he thought to himself. Okay, Sensei, so how did that happen? Sarutobi began to explain to Jiraiya that how the whole thing took place, and after his explanation was done, both of them were stunned. So, Sensei, correct me if I'm wrong, that Naruto hid himself from a crowd that was chasing after him on his birthday, and he hid himself in a barrel filled with a strange liquid, according to Naruto himself, and the next thing he knew, he was in an ambush arm and was rushed back to Hokage Mansion. And as you knew, along those times, Naruto turned into a titan and he could understand what you were saying. He had Naruto's personality. He wasn't eaten any humans or anything like that. Yes, you are correct, Jiraiya. That is incredible, but at the same time, fearful, Jiraiya said, changing his goofy attitude to a serious one. Tsunade agreed, nodding seriously as well. This is quite fearful indeed. What if someone wrong gets the serum that turns human into the said titans? I don't know. That is why I called Jiraiya here. Jiraiya, I want you to go and travel to elemental nations once more and expand your spy network and inform them that they have to search for a barrel in a unwanted location with a strange silverish liquid. That's what Naruto explained to me. We have to gather each and every one of those barrels and destroy them before they fall into the wrong hands. What makes you think that there might be any more? Jiraiya asked. I don't know, but if one can exist inside Konoha's boundaries and nobody knew about it until Naruto was the one who discovered it, then I feared that it might be in other villages as well. You aren't wrong, Sensei. Fine, I will take the mission, but I will leave tonight. I have to go see the child. I have a gift for him. Jiraiya said as he, from his ninja pouch, brought out a frog looking like wallet that we know of as Kama-chan. Ah, I see. You're going to give this to Naruto as a present, right? Yeah, I am. So, Tsunade, as for why I called you here, yes, Sensei, why? Well, now you know that Naruto is alive and you were tricked. You can start over. Yes, Sensei, I will. I know. He consists of Senju as well as Uzumaki blood, meaning he is my family. He also consists of some of Namikaze blood. Oh well, he will be the heir to Senju as well as Namikaze clan, as well as Uzumaki's, meaning he is a daimyo of Whirlpool country as well as the clan heir to both Senju and Namikaze's. Talk about royalty, Jiraiya said, as both of them chuckled as well alongside him. Anyways, Hiruzen said, getting serious as both of them did as well. Tsunade, I want you to become Naruto's personal physician as well. Don't worry, Sensei, you don't have to ask me twice. I will look after him the best I can. Don't forget about us, Shizen and Tonton said, as the three of them smiled. Yes, we can't. So, what is there anything you want to tell us else than this? Yes. You see, Minato and Kushina might have been alive as well. Both Jiraiya and Tsunade's eyes grew wide. But how? You see, Jiraiya, they were unconscious when you left. You thought they were dead, but they weren't. Thanks to a Yuga clan here, we knew that they were alive because he activated his Byakugan to check if they were dead, and they had the faintest of heartbeats, meaning that they are in hibernation of some sort. I had my personal physician and my best friend Shinto look after them. They are still in a sleep. Thank God they're alive at least. It's not a thought, as she shed some happy tears as well as Jiraiya. Yukata, I thought I lost my family again. No, you didn't. You only gained another member, Jiraiya, Tsunade, as both of them laughed. Well, Jiraiya, I guess you have some missions to do, so get your ass out of this village by tonight, okay? And I can spend some time with my godson. Yeah, right, Tsunade. But don't worry, I still have some adventures to do, and you can still sit here and enjoy the boring life while I go do adventures and maybe go to some casinos and gamble and some steak as well. And don't forget about the pretty ladies, Jiraiya said in a perverted smile as Sarutobi smirked and sighed as Tsunade just punched him straight to the mouth. Pervert, as a vein throbbed on her forehead. I'm leaving, Sensei. I have to go see him now. And hopefully I will make a visit to them as well. You should, Tsunade, you should. As we're going to time skip 2 years now. Naruto was 10 years old. He was living with the Sarutobis for some time when Tsunade came and took him in the Senju compound. He still visited the Sarutobis when Tsunade was busy, and most of the time slept there because Tsunade was the head of the medical corps and was almost pulling all-nighters there. And she didn't inform Naruto why, because she was looking for a way to get Minato and Kushina out of their hibernation sleep, and was almost able to find a way, but that failed. But she didn't give up. She had just rediscovered that the girl she thought of as a daughter and the boy she thought of as her son-in-law and her godson slash grandson was alive, and now she was going to do everything within her power to bring them back to their feet. She was already thankful to God that they were alive. Now all she had to do was to wake them up from their goddamn sleep, as she was now busy, as Naruto was already training, and he never transformed into the said Titan for the said 2 years. which was peaceful for everyone. And the Akatsuki, when they were informed of this by Zetsu that a strange titan appeared inside Konoha because the rumor spread, due to Orochimaru of course, they became cautious as well as intrigued and wanted to get that said titan inside Akatsuki to fulfill their plans. Mainly Madara wanted to do that. Pain was against it at first but had to agree and comply, as they were now in a meeting. So, does anybody know who the titan is? Asked a blonde man with a telescope-like thing on his left eye. Nobody knows, Deidara. Shut up, said a red-haired man inside from a puppet-like body. Sasarima man, shut the fuck up and listen to our leader, would ya? Yeah. These two. I just wanna go and make some money. Jashin-sama, please wait, I will just give you the Titan as your present pretty soon, said Hidan. How come these are the S-rank ninjas? Konan thought to herself. Itachi was thinking along the same lines as well. And as for Pain, he was like, they're such a pain in the ass. Wait, I'm Pain. Man, why did I choose the name Pain? God, what took over me? As for Madara, enough. Today we are here to talk about what we should do about Titan, how we should approach this person. Zetsu has informed us that he's an armored Titan, meaning he's the toughest of them all, and it will be hard to defeat him or penetrate him with any ninjutsu or taijutsu or kenjutsu as well. Kisame just grinned. Nothing Samehara and I can't handle. Sharkhead, you're going to die if you battle that thing. It can squash you like a bug. Don't you get it? Said Deidara. Shut up, you clay-eating motherfucker. You can just give yourself blowjobs by your hand mounts. Ew, why would I do that? As Deidara thought, why didn't I even thought of that? Oh well, I'll try it later. As the Akatsuki were talking among themselves, Toby was just silent, looking at them. My god, I have to deal with these fools for fulfillment of my plan, but they are S-rank ninjas, I have to make do with them. Anyways, in time due. Yes, time due indeed. Back in Konoha, Naruto had already started in the academy and was not the bright student but not the dead last as well. He was in the middle somewhere and was not made fun of either, because each and every one of the parents told them that they should avoid Naruto and not make fun of him or even speak to him. But regardless of that, Hinata, Yuga, and Shikamaru Nara, Shino Aburame, Choji Akamichi, and Kiba Inuzuka were his best friends, and they had a small group of friends for themselves. And as for Yamanaka and Sakura Haruno, they were their friends, but after their infatuation with Sasuke, they left in persuasion of Sasuke, and they regretted it every time they remembered and watched them. But they still thought that after getting Sasuke as their own, they will return and ask for their forgiveness. Oh, how foolish they were. And after a month or two after chasing Sasuke and not getting any response, had enough and got back to her friend circle and apologized to them, crying in front of them as Hinata hugged her and welcomed her back, as she cried some more. And then she noticed how Naruto looked, and to Hinata's dismay and terror, she also was now a fangirl of Naruto alongside her and were pursuing after him. Oh boy, Naruto has now two fangirls at his back, slash Yandere and Psychopath somehow. Both would stalk Naruto to his home, watch him in his bath, and as well as watch him go to sleep. Naruto was kind to both of them. Mainly he was kind to each and every girl he met, but he was especially kind to both of them because they were his best friends. And he would occasionally compliment them as a gentleman. much to everyone's dismay because Naruto was an obnoxious brat, but he turned around a new leaf when the whole Titan fiasco happened. These were some new changes erupted into him. And soon 3 years passed in the academy. Naruto was the third in the class, second one being Sasuke, and first one being Hinata. After her mother's death, she also turned somewhat cold, but she still felt the nervousness around Naruto. But aside from him, she felt cold towards each and every one of the Hyuga members and everyone, mainly her father. She was trained under the Snake Jonin Anko Mitarashi and was the next summoner of the Snake Clan. Her summon was Aoba, which was Sasuke's summon, but now she's Hinata's summon, and she was a Snake Sage as well, just like similar to Mizuki from Boruto series. Anyways, on to our story. She was already a sage at the age of 13, sages of the snake, and the Hyuga clan knew of that, and they feared her, mainly the main branch. She has killed two council members when they tried to defame her and talk bad about her mother. Their corpses were fed to her snake summons, and in front of each and every one of them. And when she did that, the Hyuga clan elders pissed their parents and vowed that they will never anger Hinata, and she was the perfect co-leader for them. And she freed the branch members, much to the dismay of her father, who tried to go against her wishes, and she defeated her father for the clan head title as well along the same year. Hinata was so OP in this, and that everyone had to admit. Naruto even cheered for her as a fangirl, much to Hinata's dismay. She at that moment thought that it was kind of feeling good that having fangirls of her own, mainly Naruto, cheering her on as a fangirl. She did something unexpected then and there. At the age of 12, Hinata had defeated her father and was the new clan head of the Hyuga clan. And she freed the branch members and the main branch members and combined them together as a whole. The Hyugas were now a whole as a clan. They weren't main branch family anymore. The elders were executed. Her father was banished by herself. Her sister was happy. She was also running the clan alongside her. She was just a perfect replica of her mother. Yashi, well, he was the one who was now under a seal of the Yugas, and his Byakugan was taken out of his eyes and were replaced by black eyes, as per clan tradition that were imposed by themselves, and was kicked out of Yuga. Bye, bitch. And as for Neji, he was given the letter that Hinata found after 3 days of her coronation as the new clan here and gave it to Neji. Neji was now happy that Hinata became the leader and vowed that he will protect them. And as for what she did next, she pretty much inside the council meeting chambers said that she wanted to marry Naruto. When the civilian council suggested that she should marry Sasuke Uchiha, giving him the power of the Yugas as well, she just bitch slapped the bitch who suggested that and executed her on the spot. When the civilian council member asked her why she did that, she just simply said, "They have no right to ask this shit from her. They are civilians, newly appointed civilians, and yet they are worse from the previous months. And if they keep this thing up, there will be no civilian council next." Unfortunately for them, Hiruzen then decided, I have enough of this. I gave you the civilian council members' jobs so that you won't be bitching anymore, but turns out you are worse than them. So from this day forth, civilian council is probably demolished and never to be exist and cease to be exist from Konoha from here on out forever. But no buts. If you have any suggestion, leave Konoha and get your fucking ass out of this village. Your assets will be seized alongside your business because it's on property of Konoha. Now leave, or else fear my wrath. As all of them left. As Hokage then asked, Hinata-chan, why are you suggesting that you wanted to marry Naruto? Simple, Hokage-sama. I have feelings for him and I like him. I must admit that I was shy at first, but now the only thing I can do is, after I achieved everything in my life, is marry the man I love, and that is Naruto. You do know that Naruto is from two clans, right? Yes, I have read the reports, and I am disappointed in the previous Yugas that tried to kill the poor child, even after knowing that he was the child of two legends. Hmm, Hiruzen said in a nod. Huh, you go, girl, Zumi said. Talk about that, you damn sexist, she said, looking towards the other clan heads. What? We didn't say anything, said Inuichi. We knew that you were strong, and Hinata here is also strong. As Hinata chuckled as well as Zumi. Ah, what a drag. Women are such troublesome creatures. Ah, I will inform of this, Shikamaru-sama, to your wife. Oh, Shikaku paled. Oh boy, he's going to get a hearing of his lifetime now. As both Choza and Inuichi chuckled. Oh boy, you're in for a treat now, aren't you, Shikaku? What a drag, he said in a whining tone, as everyone chuckled. As when Naruto was called in the Hokage office and informed that the Yuga clan leader Hinata wanted to marry Naruto, Naruto was kind of blushing and almost fell unconscious. When he was woken up by Ananbu, she he thought he was looking at Hinata in front of him. So Naruto, what is your answer? She was now a different woman. Yes, woman. Because she wore a white robe and was looking into Naruto with her lavender eyes. She was wearing a stone cold face features, but inside she was squealing like a fangirl because she has succeeded in her dream of achieving Naruto's wife title. Yes, Naruto said. But yes, I accept, Naruto said with a blush of his own that made Hinata proud. This is interesting, she said with a smirk of her own. Oh boy, Hiruzen thought, how the roles have reversed here. And as for Inuji, yep, Ino's gonna get pissed now. She better up her game. And as for the whole Genin teams and the whole academy, they went as in canon, so you don't have to worry about that. The only difference is that Hinata won't be placed in Team Kurenai because she's a clan here now and is given the title of Jonin and S rank 1 as that because she just decimated the whole Yuga clan elders as well as the previous leader who was also deemed as an S rank. Defeating him in a head-to-head battle deemed her an S rank ninja status, and everyone in the Konoha village knew of her and feared her. And as for Ino, she was clenching her fist, and she now wanted to become strong, stronger than anyone. So she did what most wouldn't think she did. She took up on being an assassin, the first one out of the Yamanaka clan, and she succeeded. After 3 years of more time skip, we see a 15-year-old Naruto who was also trained by Jiraiya in Toad Summoning Contract, and Sasuke did not become rogue because as he was escaping, he was hunted down by and Hinata. Both of them killed him on the spot and took out his Sharingan and destroyed it, much to Itachi's dismay and Orochimaru's as well. You see, the Chunin exam went as in canon as well, but the difference was that Hinata didn't participate, and Ino as well. She also, along the 2 years after Hinata's coronation, became the Yamanaka clan heir. Also sent a marriage form towards Naruto and was accepted because Naruto had to marry two women at least because he fall under the category of CRA. And yeah, Hinata was given the Hinata Yuga Uzumaki title and Ino was given the Yamanaka Namikaze title. And Naruto's heritage was revealed to the public because Naruto was now also considered as a Jonin after defeating Shikaku of the Sand as well as taming the QB. because Kyuubi was afraid of his Titan form and didn't wanted Naruto to crush him. So he did what any other tail beast would do, or a smart tail beast would do. Unlike Shikaku, he suggested that Naruto and he became partners, and Naruto agreed. And during his fight with Shikaku, flashback, as we see Konoha was in rumbles, everything was destroyed. As we see Sasuke unconscious alongside Sakura as Shikaku was in front of him. Aha, I'm finally free, I can destroy this place and leave once and for all. Oh no, you don't, Naruto said as he stand battered in front of him. What are you gonna do, you piece of shit? Shikaku said as he lifted Naruto with his hand, squishing him, and he threw him so hard that Naruto back snapped when he was smashed in trees. When he was falling down, a lightning struck from the cloud, and when the smoke cleared, in front of Shikaku was an armored titan, the same size as him. Even the Konoha could see. The titan roared and charged towards Shikaku, punching him so hard in the face that Shikaku's face was disappeared because it was made out of sand as Gaara was flung in the air. No, I just got out of the set, boy. Now I am going back. No, I will get you for this titan. But the titan catched the boy and held him close enough to him. His cold steel blue eyes staring deep inside the boy. The boy was afraid as the titan roared once again of his victory. Suna ninjas, after seeing the titan, were pissing their pants and left, running, abandoning their mission. When Orochimaru saw the titan, who was battling with the third Hokage, he was also afraid. The titan has grown. It has matured to his full power. Retrieve! Retrieve! Now! We're gonna get squashed by that thing. Sarutobi looked in awe as the titan let out another roar. The whole civilian stopped in their tracks and saw the titan, as well as the Konoha 11, Hinata as well. After seeing Naruto's titan form, she was also somewhat afraid, but happy as well. Who knew my Naruto had that kind of power? All the more makes him sexy and interesting for me. Same were the thoughts of Ino, who was dealing with some Oto ninjas alongside Hinata. Hey Hinata-chan, what is it, Ino-chan? What do you think about our man? Now, he's kind of hot. Same goes for me. Well, I thought you might run away and I'll get Naruto all to myself. You wish, Ino pig. Oh, come on, Hinata. Not you too. I'm just kidding, Hinata. Ino-chan, you don't have to worry about me screeching your name as Ino pig just as the Banshee did. Talk about her. You see, Ino humiliated Sakura and disregarded Sasuke as her love and said that she was engaged to Naruto. Why would she ever wanted to go after Sasuke now? But Sakura didn't listen, so she just slapped Sakura to the wall and rendering her unconscious, much to the dismay of her father, who was also trying to break her daughter out of her fangirlish character. Even after she lost her mother, she still follows the damn Uchiha. Mabuki, why did you have to put that damn seed of Uchiha lover inside of her daughter's brain? I feared that she might get herself killed. If not thanks for the Uchiha. The said Uchiha, after seeing the Titan, was also afraid, as he was now waking up. The Titan? But how? As the Titan looked towards the Uchiha, as it gave him a cold stare. The Uchiha was terrified as he backed away, dragging its feet. No, don't hurt me. I'm an Uchiha, an elite. You can't hurt me. The Titan just shrugged and went its way towards the third Hokage and Orochimaru battle state. Why now, Orochimaru? Why are you running away? You have to stay here. Aren't you gonna kill me? As the mummified first and second looked up. Is that a Titan? Not just any Titan, brother. Can't you see? It's an armored one. Hiruzen, mind telling me why there is an armored Titan and it's charging its way towards us? Well, you see, that's Naruto. Who's Naruto? Asked Hashirama. Well, he's name is Naruto Senju Uzumaki no Mekaze. As both of the Senju brothers' eyes grew wide. What? You mean to say he's our descendant as well as our relative's descendant? Yes. Oh, who knew that our descendant has a bloodline to turn into a Titan? Yes. But wait, how did you know? Hiruzen asked suddenly, as Orochimaru was trying to flee. He forgot to undo the reanimation jutsu, so they were talking. As Titan was chasing after Orochimaru. Well, you see, um, after Hiruzen explained to them how Naruto turned into a Titan, both brothers had grim face. I see. Brother, I told you to destroy the damn thing. You didn't you? Aw, come on, Toby. I thought that it was hidden completely fine. Who knew after hundreds of years it could be discovered? Sensei, are there any more other barrels outside of the village? No, that was all that was left of it. Even a little bit of an injection could turn you into a titan. But after you tell me that the whole barrel was absorbed into the child, I feared that he might even turn into a final form of the titans. What is that? You know? The original titan, the skeleton form that we saw in the pictures. The commanding titan. What? You mean he can generate thousands of titans and command them at his own free will? Yes, but he had to go through a lot of pain for that. What kind of pain? You see, Aaron Yeager, the first founding titan ever, was executed in front of his family, defending them. When his neck was chopped off, he turned into the founding titan. Along the legends, that was said, Hashirama said, as he paused. Then Toby began. Brother, why don't you explain the full thing when you start? Oh, sorry. Shut up, now let me explain. Toby, Monkey, listen to me, and listen carefully. Don't let that child become a founding titan. If he does, he will crush humanity, as did Aaron Yeager. He became so enraged inside of his own rage that he crushed the ones he loved as well as the ones he hated. The whole world's population collapsed, and only 80 from 100 to 20% remained, which we became then the ninjas we know of today. That is why no one should ever get their hands on that formula. If they did, they would have destroyed this world. But luckily, it falls into hands of Naruto. But there is still some threat into that. If he turns rogue or is aggravated by the villagers, he will get his revenge, and nobody can stop him. Not us, not even the Sage of Six Swords, because he's an armored one. Only a commanding titan can stop him. I see. And there are no other titans. As for the fluid, that was all there was left. There is nothing other than that. We have searched all of the elemental nations, and when there was some titans we were fighting together as a whole, unity, before the clan wars era. My father said that there was a whole barrel left, and each clan suggested that the Senjus should be chosen as the guardians of the silver liquid, and from generations we have kept it under our compound. But now, my brother thought that it will be necessary after the Senju compound was attacked once, that the said liquid should be placed inside of the hidden forest and into his own shrine that he built, quote unquote, that was destroyed 100 years later. I told you, brother, that you should destroy that liquid. Oh, come on, Toby, I know I made a mistake. What do you want me to do about it? Suffer, Tobirama said as he bobbed his big brother's head, who had a cloud of depression on his face, as Hiruzen had a sweat drop, as did the Anbus. As suddenly they started to crumble. Oh, looks like our time is up. Beware of my words, Sarutobi. Don't let the child become the final form of the Titan. If he did, there will be hell broken loose. I know, Sensei. I know. I will try my best. As when the war was over, Orochimaru was crushed by Naruto and killed off in this process. As he let out another mighty roar, a final roar before he started to smoke and turn back into human. As the said roar echoed so much that it made its way towards the hospital, a special sealing council room in which Minato and Kushina's unmoved figures lay. And with a sudden jolt, they woke up and started to open their eyes. And when they did, they looked towards each other. Minato, Kushina, they said in unison. Where are we? Looks like the hospital, Kushina. Naruto, they said both in unison as they tried to get up. And as they did, the seal on Hiruzen's wrist connected to both of their meters became alarmed. Oh shoot! Anbu, with me, he said as he rushed towards the hospital. Why of all of the times now? Shit. Oh god, isn't here as well. I don't know where is he. You go. Dolphin, go and search for Naruto. He hasn't returned. Hi, both of them said as they rushed towards the said giant figure where they saw him smoke. And as for the invasion, they were crushed. And yeah, Naruto was still engaged with Hinata as well as Ino. And later on with Yugawa as well. And this is where I'm going to be leaving this part of, guys. I hope you like this, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Sorry if I messed up the story, and you can correct me in the comments, and I will try to correct the mistake in the next part somehow. Anyways, this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Peace.